Hi everybody, how you doing? Something a little different today. This will happen monthly, not surprisingly, if you find out what it is. This is, I think, the first time I've actually done a on-camera thing in my new, different abode. I need to put something on these walls. They're a little plain. I was thinking of some sort of graphic, but we'll deal with that another day. Today we are dealing with Lootcrate. I've sold out. No, I've been watching a couple of Lootcrate things, mainly Ashen's, and to be honest, he seems a little dismissive of it. And every time I watch it, I think, well, do you know what? I quite like a couple of those things. And if you don't know what Lootcrate is, if you've been living on the moon, it's basically a sort of grab bag, lucky dip kind of thing. For nerdy, geeky type people. It's got a few little toys and gadgets and other such themed things in it. You can, I'm just looking at the price plans down here. It's pretty good value, I think, and you can decide what you think yourselves in a minute. But you can do a monthly plan, which is $30 every month, which, according to my currency converter, is £20. And you can, anytime you want, quit that. And I'm only going to go through this once, really. I think because this is the first of the series, I'm going to go through this. I'll briefly touch on it in others, but for this video, we'll go through what it actually is. And there's a 3-month plan, which is $28, which is, I don't know, what's that? 18, 19 quid, something like that. And that's every 3 months, so you get 3 boxes. So you could do once, and you can see if you like it. Every month's a different theme, and we'll go on that in a sec as well. There's a 6-month plan, and there's a year plan. 6 months, $27, and the 1 year plan is $26, which $26 works out at, wait for this, £16.89. Which I think is pretty good value for what it is. But obviously you're kind of tied into that for a year. But that includes all taxes, all shippings. It will turn up at your door in these sexy black boxes with a little shipping label in it. All good. Apparently the year gives you a bonus gift. It doesn't actually tell me what that is, so you know, it's a secret to me as well. And every month they do like a mega crate. And every month, one person, I think everybody gets sort of thrown into the lucky dip, and one person can win that. And there's some pretty cool stuff in there. We're talking like 3D printers and 60-inch TV screens, and you know, big stuff, worth a lot. So that I think is well worth trying for as well. But anyway, let's have a look at today's crate packing simulator. So, have a look in the box, let's see what we've got, and we'll come back to that in a second. First off, something that's standing out quite large is Monkey. This is a Money World. Now, that's Money UN. This is a plain one. I've seen these guys around before. They usually come in sort of like themed dudes, as you can see. Camera. But this is a draw your own. Some may call that lazy, some may not. Let's pull it out of the box and see what we've got. We've got some. See, I don't know the word Money World. I don't know, that's wrong. But we've got this. Oh, he's quite. I quite like the plain white one actually. He's kind of eerily spooky at the same time. I want to draw him with like markers, like whiteboard markers, to see if you can actually wipe him off. You can actually pull his arms off, but probably not be able to do. But he's quite cute. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to test this out. These wonderful pens. So I do have actually some whiteboard markers. So. Oh, there they are. They're up there. Excuse me. Let's stand up. Oh, dropped it. My gorgeous, sexy body. Now, let's just try it on the feet. We'll just try it on the feet. Oop. There we go. On the feet. Does that wipe off? Not really is the answer. Actually, a little bit of spit. Yeah, I think we could probably get away with that with a cleaning cloth. It's dyed it a little bit green, so But then the foot feels a little rougher than little dot, little green tattoo on his bum. Let's try that. Again, that's mostly gone. So I think you're kind of committing yourself there. No, no, yeah, no, that's pretty much. Look at his butt. Pretty much gone. So you could probably get away with some judicial experimentation if you weren't overly happy, which is good. Or you can just leave him this spooky white. We'll put him over there. Design, admire, and inspire. Create your own. Oh, it does say 3 wipe-off markers. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I should have paid attention to that. Look at the box, Patch. Look at the box. Okay, now this is kind of fun and exciting. I like these. HEXBUG. These guys are fun. This is a little thing. Now, every week, every month, this thing comes with a little printed. It's not really a magazine. Magazine's pushing it a bit. No, I suppose it's a magazine, really. And again, Actions is always very dismissive of this. As a graphic designer and a print designer, I like the addition of printed things. I like printed media. It's nice to have and hold and touch and smell and stuff. But in there, it has some nice little. We got some filler. You know, we've got some pictures of people. You know. Don't care. Got articles, because this month's theme is play, as I said. So here's an article on why co-op games are good for you, which I haven't read, so I can't see how good it is. And then there's history of game controllers. Again, fairly consequential, but it's pleasant nonetheless. And money design contest. Oh yes, you see, people go in there and you can design something and enter, and what can you win? Contest categories: most votes, most resourceful, best team, best kid design, best hero stroke villain, best lookalike, most fashionable, best video game, best modified, judges pack, and best pro. Lootcrate.com/money contest with a U. Yeah, it doesn't tell me what you're going to win. I'm sure it'd be great. Yeah, some of the little bits bobs. We will come back to this because it's got some little bits about each thing. But the reason I opened this up was they do have, or did have. There it is. As a list, I'm assuming we can get sort of various different, you know, it's luck of the draw which one you get. I know you can tell them what size t-shirt you get, so if they do ones with t-shirts, you get a t-shirt that fits, which is always nice. But yeah, there's like, I'm kind of liking this lava one. That's really cool, but I really want that one. Look at that, no, that one. Zombie lava, glows in the dark. I love anything that glows in the dark, let's be honest. Anyway, I am a child. So let's open my really convenient little handy tool I got the other day for £1 in that pin or something stupid like that. But it has a nice little knife on it. And we will open this up. Open this baby. Oh no! Try not to stab myself. Right, there we go. Space pod. If you're into model making, that's really cool for some sort of moon base or something like that. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a battery. Open box here. There's a battery at the bottom, and a little manual, and then a load of packaging that's going to be a freaking nightmare to open. So let's use the knife and stab it, stab it, stab it. Ow! Stab my thumb. Look away now, kids. There we go. Right. He's free! Nearly. Okay, there he is. Little bug. Little bug. There we go. He's got some antennae and he's got some funny little wheelie things. There are a few batteries already in there, so. Woohoo! Let him go! Oh! Woohoo! Oh my god, really. I wish I had my cat still. It does kind of go backwards and forwards, though. So it's quite hard to see. Oh, you're going that way. Woohoo! That was fun. I need to go grab him. Come back. Where are you? Whee! Ah, that was most fun. Ah, go. He doesn't randomly change directions, and then when you want him to, he doesn't. Woohoo! I hope you saw that. That was fun. Ah, oh, I wonder if that changes the direction. Hang on, let's check that out. Ooh, ooh, I wonder. Yes. Oh, that's very clever. That's very clever. So you hear it change. They do actually work. So if he bumps into something, he'll turn around and run off backwards. Oh, that's super smart. I like that. The HEXBUGs. These have been around a while, these HEXBUGs. Battery-powered robot. Probably pushing the term robot a lot. Battery-powered toy. The high-speed robotic creature that reacts to touch. There we go. Well, and you get 2... Oh, crap. 2 spare batteries as well if you need batteries. That's worth it as itself! Right, let's pull that up. Well, we've got instructions on how to change the batteries, presumably. I'm getting old. You can tell I'm getting old because I'm looking like the things underneath my glasses, which kind of negates the point of the glasses. I look at it and think, I can't actually see. Okay. Next in the book. I'm sorry, I'm falling off my chair. Let's sort myself out. There we go. Next to the list, Superfight, the Lootcrate deck. This is I'm doing that again. This is a 100-card version of the viral card game Superfight, designed exclusively for Lootcrate by Skybound. These cards are only available in this exclusive deck. Now, I kind of quite like that in a way. That's kind of cool. It's like the packs cards against humanity stuff, which is pretty cool. Create hilarious fighters with these cards, then argue over who would win in a fight between them. I have no idea what this game is. I've never heard of it. So let's have a look inside. Okay, first thing is it's very purple. We've got 4 sets of cards here. So those of you who are knowing what Superfight is will probably look at me like I'm an idiot. But we've got these cards. They're all different. God damn, it's reversed. The Common Cold, Honey Badger. Ah! Literal Teen Wolf. Yeti. The player to your right. A Raccoon, Amazon Warrior, Prince Charming, Grizzly Bear, etc, etc, etc. So, Superfight rules. Separate the white-backed cards, characters, these, as you've just seen, and the black-backed cards, attributes. That's these. Can only be killed by a stake through the heart. Chained to their evil twin. Can only be killed by a shot to the head. Is faster than a speeding bullet, etc. Okay, so there's your whites and there's your blacks. That seems a little racist to me, but let's carry on. Player 1 starts by drawing 3 white cards and 3 black cards. You can look at them, but don't let anyone else see them. Player 2, the next player to the left, does the same. Each player chooses 1 white card and 1 black hand from their hand to create a fighter and place these cards face down. Okay. Then they discard their remaining cards into 2 separate piles, one for the characters, one for the attributes. Next, both players turn over their cards and reveal their fighters. Okay, so let's say we have Derby Girl, who is wrapped in toilet paper. She does not seem to be a killer to me. Each player then draws a random black card from the deck and adds it to their fighter. Okay, fair enough, let's do that. Commands an army of disposable minions. Both players argue and plead their cases about why their fighters would win the fight. Once the arguing is done, the table votes for a winner. Okay. In the event of a tie, both players draw a random white card and fight to death with their attributes. the table. Let's get. Is there like dice rolls or attributes or anything like that? The winning fighter stays on the table for the next player to fight and will not get any new attributes in the next fight. The player who won the first fight earns 1 point. Next match, player 3 now creates a fight to battle the winner from the last match. Same rules, blah 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 blah. Okay, black and purple cards. Here's where I was going to get confused. Blue are locations, purple are scenarios. Set these aside. So, blue, we've got Deep in the Amazon Rainforest. On a roller coaster. Undersea research station. So that's blue cards. Purple cards are scenarios. All fighters armed with chainsaws. Fighting for custody of something on court TV. Draw a random character card. Fighters are bungee jumping next to each other. Okay, that sounds fun. Set these aside to draw one, both, or none for each fight, either before the fighters are created or after taken by surprise. The cards in this deck are exclusive to Lootcrate cards for the full 500 Superfight core deck and tons of expansions with the Superfight game. Okay. Unfortunately, I think you need friends. I don't have any. Oh, that sounds fun. I may well give that a try at some point. I think alcohol will be required to make that a fully functioning game. If you like Superfight, then you know that's cool for you. If you think that's a cool fun game, then that's a good introduction. I don't know. I do know that my phone has just gone off, so I need to check what that is. And while we're doing that, we have a book. Books are good, people. We like reading. This one is called Ready Player One, the New York Times bestseller. Enchanting. Willy Wonka meets the Matrix, says USA Today. Let's find someone that I've heard of. Boing boing. A rollicking, surprise-laden, pot-boiling, thrilling adventure story. Boston Globe says, a most excellent ride, ... Klein stuffs his novel with a cornucopia of pop culture as if to wink to the reader. Okay. Anything actually, like, solid? As one adventure leads expertly to the next, time simply evaporates. Entertainment Weekly. Well, that's fairly good. I think that's what you want for a book. In the year 2044, reality is an ugly place. The only time teenager Wade Watts really feels alive is when he's jacked into the virtual utopia known as the Oasis. Wade's devoted his life to studying the puzzles hidden within the world's digital confines. Puzzles that are based on their creator's obsession with the pop culture of decades past and that promise massive power and fortune to whoever can unlock them. But when Wade stumbles upon the first clue, he finds himself beset by players willing to kill to take the ultimate prize. The race is on, and if Wade's going to survive, he may have to win and confront the real world he's always been desperate to escape. There you go. Got words in it. It's a book. You guys know what a book is. Well, some of you do. Lootcrate badge, dismissed by Ashens, and I'm inclined to agree with him on that one. I mean, some people collect these little pin badge things. For me, it's not really an issue. Let's see what it says in this magazine. Here at Lootcrate, we love a good story, so when we came across this thrilling sci-fi adventure set in a not-too-distant future, we had to share it with you. Hailed by critics as being Willy Wonka meets the Matrix and soon to be a major motion picture, this addictive read takes you into a dark society whose unlikely heroes race to uncover the secrets and power of virtual utopia shaped by pop culture geekery from decades past. Very 1984. So that's what they say about the book. That's something we need to keep aside for a moment. This here is Firefly Online. This is an exclusive code for stuff. Get ready to experience Firefly Online on your very own premium ship, just like the one in Lootcrate's Firefly Fun video, The Verse, available exclusively to Lootcrate survivors. Once Firefly Online is released, get the game on your platform of choice, iOS, Android, Windows OS or Mac OS, and log in with the same account used to redeem your code, blah blah blah. Okay, there you go. I do not know what Firefly Online is. I'm slightly ashamed because I do like games and I quite like Firefly. This is very nice. I like this. My only real complaint about this is the size, but I wholly understand why. It's a poster. Upside down poster. But I really like that. I may have to do something with that. It's a bit squished. Pac-Man. Doop, 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 doop. That's my kind of art. I'm thinking of something like that on the wall behind me, actually. Not this picture itself, but something like that. So there's that. I think we are almost done. February's, unfortunately you're going to miss this, but February's Epic Mega Crate has a DJI Phantom 2 quadcopter, which is very sexy, worth $800. I think that's cheap, actually. A Dremel Idea Builder 3D printer. Dremel are making 3D printers now? Interesting. Oculus Rift dev kit. 2? 350. And 3 Lego Minecraft sets. Fuck, this reversing thing is just annoying the hell out of me. There we go. Professional. Look at that. We've got the end. No, I was playing with Dinnerbone's End Dragon the other day, which he obviously has because Lego sets everywhere in the Mojang office. The mine is quite cool. Actually, I think the mine is the one I was looking at the other day and saying that's the greatest bit of Lego I've ever seen in my life because it really is quite spectacular. It's $110 though, and Minecraft crafting box, which I've not seen before, which just seems to be a general mishmash of bits from what I can work out. But yeah, you got a chance of winning that, and that, frankly, I would quite like. It says worth $2,000 plus, but $800 for the quadcopter and $1,000 for the 3D printer. That's nearly $2,000 in itself. Plus the Oculus Rift, $2,500. That is worth having. That is well worth having. And I'm slightly disappointed that I do not get a chance to win that. So, the only other thing here we have is the box. Now, if you're familiar with Loot Crates, you will know they always do something interesting with the box. This is the last month's, which they sent me, but I didn't have to actually review, which is quite nice. It had some good stuff in it as well, which was a retro one, and that's for a sort of Nintendo Entertainment System type thing. This is a game. Attention, looter, pull this tab to lay the box out flat. So let's do. Now, very cleverly, I've pulled off my address out of here so people can't turn up at my house naked. Because I don't want that. Okay, so there we go. Here is our game board. And we have at the top player 1, player 3, and at the bottom we have player 2 and player 4. Instructions on the last page of the magazine, yes, item palette, and a board, which is basically a go around the board. Just like got some shortcuts. I like shortcuts. Shortcuts are good. It just seems to be that we loop it. Okay, so there's that. Let's put that down there for the moment. Oh, we can prop that up so we can kind of like see. Take a step. Yeah. Here we have a nice little bag. In the bag are 2 dice. These are what they call rock, paper, scissors dice, which are interesting, which I didn't know existed, but there's a die for everything. So you've got paper, scissors, and rock and roll. 2 of those. Game instructions! Welcome to Loot Crate's first original board game. The goal is simple. Be the first player to have all 5 items in your crate. Now, on the back page of this handy printed book is items and indeed players. Although I'm not entirely sure how the players work. Let's push one out and see. Because it looks like they need to stand in something. Oh shit. I may have torn it. That's torn it! Okay. So here's a little dude. You fold him in half. And he's got these little tabs on the bottom that look like they're I mean, should it do that? It just doesn't. I feel it should be doing something. There should be something to get. But anyway, this little dude, right on the back, he's holding a Loot Crate box, which is quite cool. And then we have 5 sets of items, which are a t-shirt, 8-bit glasses, which came in last month's box, Funko, poster, and button. Okay, Funko, by the way, is one of those big-headed, scary things in a box. So, first player to have all 5 items in your crate. Use the rock, paper, scissors dice to decide who will make the first move. Once a first player is chosen, continue to use the rock, paper, scissors dice with these numerical values to move your game token. So a fisty fist is 1, up yours is 2, and a hey is 3. If you land on... bring this back into play. If you land on a star, pick up 1 item. If you land on a circle, dice battle. Dice battle another player to steal one of his items that you're missing. Be careful. If they win the dice battle, they get one of your items. If your opponent doesn't have the item you need, you may return one of their items to an item pallet, and you can collect one that you do need. So it's just free swap, basically. There is no finish line. Just continue to move around the board until someone completes a crate of 5 items. Just follow the directional arrows and make sure to ride the conveyor belts on an item if you land on the blue arrows. There you go. It's a fairly low-key standard. Okay, but fun nonetheless. I may have to give that a try at some point as well. But yeah, there's some good stuff in that. Not as good as last month's, I think, if I'm honest with you. But there's some good things, and I do like my little HEXBUG. But again, this is the nature. It's a lucky dip bag. Some days I think are going to be amazing, and some days are going to be not quite so cool because everybody's different. I like this little HEXBUG. Stick on that. Can we see that? Woohoo! Well, there he's got. Oh, good. He doesn't work on the carpet very well. That's lucky. Oh, he does. He's just stuck. That's fun. So yeah, if you're interested at all in Loot Crate, then by all means, pop over there. There is a link in the description below. If you are interested and want to sign up, do please use that, because that will tell them that you came from me, and that's quite important. I mean, you know, they don't pay me anything for this or anything like that. They might pay me for a sales thing. I don't know. I should probably check that out. They probably do, but they're not paying me to do this, other than giving me a crate, which is nice. But yeah, 16 quid a month is not a great deal of money for if you're into these sort of things. I like the randomness and the fun, and they theme it. So by all means, go back and look at other people's Loot Crate videos and see if that's the sort of thing you like. And just saying, you try it for 20 quid or $30, and they will ship it to you, I think, anywhere. Let's have a look. Ship to Australia, Canada, Germany, Denmark, Finland, France, Ireland, Netherlands, Norway, New Zealand, Sweden, and America. It's a fairly good selection there. If you don't fall into one of those, then I'm sorry. Yeah, go to I think let's double check, but I think it is lootcrate.com/W92 badge, not surprisingly. Head over there and they will look after you. And as I say, if you do it monthly, there is no obligation to be tied into anything. You can cancel whenever you like. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. If there's anything you think needs improving on that one, let me know, and I'll try and do it next month. And we'll see what exciting things I've got there. And if you do join, let me know. And just generally drop me some feedback. Alright. Whoa! Oh wow, that was like automatic blur out of the there goes the video. We're done. Alright, guys. Thank you very much. I say we'll see you on this one next month. Au revoir. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.